Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears.
Nigga, I'm trash now.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
That shit was light. You gotta beat him by like 7. Cover 3.
Alert, 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 alert.
Man, blitz.
Check 50, check 50. Check, check.
Topper. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Alert, alert, alert. Alert, 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 alert. Let's go, Tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
General West. Hey, high 7.
Good dash.
Now Trubisky on first down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. They'll run on second down with Cohen. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, 45 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it looks like the Panthers hands team
Good
does
shit.
And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
Set. 180. Blue day. 8.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Slam.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick.
Why is my camera fucking up like this?
After the interception, here's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now Cohen. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
61, match box.
Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they're already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Good shit.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for the Panthers. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd down. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Newton.
Oh, I don't know how he got that in there.
Panthers. Chris Manhertz there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone. And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
That's
I mean, this is the way
touchdown.
you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 36.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bears 14, Panthers 7.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hey, watch the flat, watch the flat.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown here in this first half. Then the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
Can fight it.
Get that, get that. Oh, no. What the fuck?
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first and 10, Newton. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Throwing again on second down. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Lynch, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. They will go for it. Now Newton.
How the fuck, bro?
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I got one. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Great. 56, right there, 56. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Gun.
Mike 56. Here we go, here we go. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Hey, here we go.
Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Floyd in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Great, great.
56. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. 58. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike, 54. 56.
Third and long, it's Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will score a pick six for Bears touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead,
Looking
they
bad,
created their own
BG.
play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
A slot.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
94 is the mic.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Flushed out right. And that is
Let me bust this grind old ass.
Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, damn.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
8. 94 is the mic. 94. Go. Express. 94 is the mic. Time to go. Night. 94 is the mic. 94 is the mic.
20.
Check 48. Check 3.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set. 180. Stick it to Mike. All right, T. Let's check. All right, T.
A handoff. McCaffrey running right. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey.
Nigga, I wasn't even fucking...
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks
She's
make
definitely
a
gonna win it
drastic
up.
shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ooh. Man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Yo, what's up with my niggas not reacting?
He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore there to make the grab. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Do it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, work. Watch twist. Watch. Check one.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So we're up on halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game. We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He sets to fire.
Oh, that was a dot.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will
I fucked up that call, though.
for a Panthers touchdown. Colby Listenby, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle is made at the Panthers 37.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Under 10.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And down inside the 15,
what the fuck is nigga do to Burn?
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as the Bears push further out in front. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown. It cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Akeem Hicks, his second sack of the night. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To try again after the sack. Newton, and he's going to go down again. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Throwing on third and long. Newton.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. The Panthers going for it on fourth. Newton completes it to Samuel.
Yo, this nigga
and he'll
weird,
be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. On first down, Muhammad. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Switch it. Gun.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Akeem Hicks in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Here's Muhammad. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go on fourth. Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. And no, it's incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Blue.
I'm coming after you.
Check 59, Mike. Hey, Haywood.
Watch the pass.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Trubisky. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Trubisky to throw. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it'll be second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Looking here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 3 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll be taken down at the 18. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Ready?
It's our field.
Ready?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Here he goes again. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play there from McCaffrey. 46 yards. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just called the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Run. He's done right here.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now it's Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th fourth down try. They snap it to Newton.
Oh!
Inside the 5.
Come on, Fitzpatrick.
First and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Watch this.
What's that? Right on the 8.
Let's go. Pick it up.
Great. Ready?
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Newton. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they have secured a spot in the conference